Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this one is round 3, game 3 from the HAMSTERLIGA tournament against Rido's forces, which is Chaos, and I'm running as Lizardmen. And that was quite a bizarre pick actually, because I chose the Lizardmen first and I only ban like one faction, Vampire Coast. Like, I don't care, I go in tournaments and I say I ban Coast all of the time. I don't care. Play whatever you want. I don't mind the vampire counts. I don't mind everybody. Just please don't play Coast. That's how I roll. Anyway, so yeah, I chose Lizardman and he went with Chaos on purpose, which is kind of a little bit weird because it's kind of a hard matchup. So yeah, let's see what his strategy was for thinking that. So for my forces we got a couple of Pteranodon riders, as you can see on the flanks, just keeping an eye out, and also just bombing, they're gonna be used like bombing the infantry and things like that. We got a couple of Saurus warriors on the flanks, and the middle is composed of Temple Guards. We got a Skink Chief also up in the air, so I really went heavy on the air, didn't I? And the main line is gonna be just 2 Skink cohorts, 1 Croxigor, a feral Carnosaur in order to compete if he has brought any Sagoths, and even if he brought 2, like that's why I have the Skink Chief, so he can just drop poison on one of the Sagoths, so this guy can do the real killing. And also from the buffs of the Slan Mage, Fast Protection or Birona's Time Warp or any other is gonna be more than enough to deal with a Sagoth, unless I get hit with an Fimbling Foe or something like that, but then we just run away. Anyway, and that's the entirety of my... I also get Slan Mage over here with the Banishment, the Seal of the Old Ones, Aura of Quetzal, Blood Statue, I don't know why I even brought that, whatever. Birona's Time Warp, which is a great spell. If you overcast it, it actually adds a lot of range in the cast range, and it can get like a really wide area, and this is why you want to keep like your Temple Guard or any other like in close and tight formation. I've seen one guy that he brought Birona's Time Warp and he had his army like stretched all over the place, and he dropped Birona's Time Warp in just 1 unit. No, that's not how it's meant to be used. You need to be a little bit tightly compact in order to drop that spell to get as many units as it can, preferably the Temple Guards, because the Temple Guards, if they get struck with the get buffed with the Birona's Time Warp, can just decimate almost everything, because they really have high weapon damage, armor piercing, they have great armor stats, they have the one of the best leaderships in the game. And if that melee attack, how much does Birona's Time Warp actually increase the melee attack, by the way? Plus 26, so these guys are gonna be rocking up to 59, I guess. And yeah, they're just gonna be unstoppable. Anyway, for Rido's forces we got Colic over here, Sun Eater, with just the lightning thingy, as you can see, Lord of the Storm, the standard die. He's got another body of another Dragon Ogre Sagoth as well, and some Dragon Ogres over here too. 2 units of Warhounds with poison in the back. He also got a Chaos Sorcerer of Metal on foot with... He didn't bring the final transmutation, just a Forbidden Road, Plague of Rust, and Searing Doom. I don't know about the Searing Doom. I think I would prefer a final transmutation, because the only way to counter that tightly formation of the Lizardman with Birona's Time Warp is actually the final transmutation. You see the opponent blowing up, you hit it, and, you drop it, and everything is all of the healing and the buffs are gonna get countered. Anyway, so for his front line, he's got a front line of Chaos Warriors. We got some more over here, the Mirror Guard, some more Chaos Warriors, so no Great Axes. He actually went for a more defensive front line, which is kind of weird, because you actually just... the great weapons are like the best pick against the Lizardman roster. Anyway, this is the map. I'm gonna immediately try to get the fight over here, because as I said, tight passages, just forcing my army to fight into a formation, a tight formation is gonna prove like really great for me. He's gonna try to come with his Marauder Horsemen over here, just try to get a few hits on my Pteranodon Riders. I'm just gonna send them back and just advance with the rest of the army. These guys are gonna wait a little, because I was wondering if he had any more horsemen or something like that back here. They're gonna move in a little bit of time. Like right now, the guys over here are gonna do the same. They're gonna actually get a few good hits on these Marauder Horsemen. And yeah, the front lines are gonna be advancing. Rido is gonna be expecting me over here. He's not gonna make a move, he's just gonna counter charge at the last second if I'm correct, and here you go. You can see the orders being given, and we're gonna open up with a volley of poison, and yeah, the lines are gonna clash over here now. The same is gonna go all across the board. Mirror Guard, the Sagoths are gonna be trying to come in. It's crazy as fight over here. The Pterodon Riders are just gonna sit in the back, just trying to hit these infantry on this left side over here. The Dragon Ogre Sagoth Kolek is gonna break through actually, and he's gonna come after the Carnosaur, and he's gonna start actually beating him a little bit, but just gonna counter with the Skin Chief just hitting over here. But the problem is on this side with my Slan Mage. My Temple Guard has engaged in the front, it can't do much at the moment, so my Slan Mage is actually just dropping spells over here. Birona's Time Warp and Aura of Quetzal just to buff up the front line, and also himself. So we're just gonna try to evade this Sagoth, and as you can see, this is the bad thing about Sagoths. They always lose their orders, they don't follow their target, so it's quite easy to escape them. And the two Skinks over here placed on guard mode, because these guys are actually fighting. I'm gonna still keep on firing, and I'm gonna pull out the Carnosaur, just go fight this Dragon Ogre. But my Carnosaur is actually like half health, and now it's getting beaten by both Kolek and his other body, which is why I'm just gonna pull some Temple Guard back. The Croxigors over here along with the Source Warriors will have to hold. I actually send in the Skinks because they have run out of ammunition, just to add a few more bodies into the field over here, because I don't want that flank to collapse. I need his Sagoths just what's the word, damn it, secluded, yeah, whatever. I need them all alone back here in order to get beaten by the Temple Guard. The Slan Mage is just gonna try to evade, just buy enough time to the Carnosaur and the Temple Guard to do their work. If he gets on a rampage, I drop a fast protection on him just to increase his armor and melee defense so he can last longer. And this is where I decide, okay, we need more Temple Guard, so I send in the Skinks to fight off the beaten Mirror Guard, and I just bring a second unit of Temple Guard over here, just trying to catch the other Dragon Ogre Sagoth. I accidentally dropped the Blood Statuette of Spite, which doesn't do anything on single entities if I'm correct. My Pterodon Riders have been sitting here just poisoning the enemy. That's poison Pterodon Riders, right? Yeah, not Firelets Bolas. So they have been applying poison in all of these guys almost permanently, all of the fight. The same goes for the other guys. They have just been chasing off some unit back here. The Skin Chief on the air just also putting poison on the Sagoths. So now I'm gonna send him to chase off the Dragon Ogre Sagoth. There's no passage for him to just come here and save his Sagoth, because the Marauder Horsemen, as you can see, they're trying to get through, but they won't be able to get there and just fend off this King Chief, so that Sagoth can come back. My Feral Carnosaur have rallied, and it's now gonna be arriving over here. The Bounce of Power has moved heavily on my favor, to be honest, and yeah, this is still a crazy ass fight. We're gonna drop Birona's Time Warp over here. In a few leftover units we have the Temple Guard, which are quite healthy, I could say. That's enough health to carry on the rest of the fight. So these Dragon Ogres are gonna be in a nasty situation over here. They're not gonna like Temple Guards on steroids, which is pretty much the case with Birona's Time Warp, and they're just gonna start beating the crap out of these guys. Even the Slan Mage is gonna come here, the Carnosaur as well, providing the terror. And yeah, is that my own spell or some... Oh, he's gonna drop Saving Doom over here, but there's gonna be army losses penalties, and the whole army of Ridos is gonna collapse. So I take round 3 as well. I've won like round 1, round 2, round 3 so far, and I think I'm actually first in the leaderboards, because this is like a league. We have to play against everybody. So let's see how it goes. There's like how many? 2 or 3 matches remaining, and yeah. So my build, you pretty much know, you've seen it, like Temple Guard on steroids, some Skinks to apply poison, some Croxigors, Carnosaur. The Pterodon Riders was just, I just wanted to bring them along. Slan Mages, Skin Chief on the air, and for Rido's forces, I really think he should have gone with Great Axes in order to fight the Temple Guard and also the Source Warriors, because you want to break through that line immediately. You don't want to sit and fight Temple Guard forever, because yeah, you just need these guys dead as fast as possible. And yeah, I really like the Mirror Guard, always a good pick. The Marauder Horsemen, I don't think that one is enough. You need like a couple. The Warhounds were good, although they didn't try to get in the back, harass the back line, my Skin Chiefs or anything like that. It was just a straight on fight. The Sagoth 0 kills, it came straight for my slan mage, and it wasn't actually to get a single one, not even a single skin chief. So that's not how a cost effectiveness works, I guess. The Dragon Ogres did quite well, 46 kills, but in the end they just fell to the power of the Temple Guard. So that was it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like or a comment, feel free to subscribe if you're not, and hit that notification button. And yeah, gonna be seeing you next time. Bye bye.